More details are coming out about the deadly Boeing crash in Ethiopia. A transcript obtained by the New York Times revealing the plane's captain requested permission to return just 3 minutes after the takeoff. This coming as Boeing plans to roll out software upgrades for the 737 MAX jets in the coming weeks. That's according to Reuters. Joining us now, Yahoo Finance's Rick Newman. Rick, this was really crucial information when it comes to what happened in terms of the course of events that day.
Yeah, it's important to emphasize we don't know the cause of either crash yet. We will eventually. But what we do seem to know is that this was a problem inherent to the plane itself. So in both the Lion Air crash from last October and apparently with the Ethiopian Airlines crash of March 10th, pilots were struggling to keep this plane under control. So something was happening within the plane that was essentially sending it out of control, the pilots trying to bring it back into control. Now, a lot of the speculation has focused on this automated stall prevention system, and it's preliminary to, finger the blame there, because a lot of times plane crashes are not what they seem at the very beginning. But it seems evident there's a problem with this plane, and it makes complete sense at this point, knowing what we know now. We're going to get more information on a daily basis, but that this plane is now grounded worldwide.
Okay, so just yesterday they were saying that they thought the problem with the plane was a software glitch, something maybe that could be fixed within 3 or 6 months. Do you think, in fact, it was a software, or you think it's mechanical?
I think that's way too glib, and it's way too early to say that. And if you think about it, so AFP is reporting today that Boeing has a software patch that might be ready to go for the plane within 10 days. But investigators have not identified the problem that caused these two crashes. So how can Boeing have the fix if the authorities have not even said what the problem is?
Right.
So I think we're getting ahead of ourselves here. Again, these are very complex jets with software doing all kinds of things. Aviators who've been looking into this, and I've been following what a lot of pilots have been saying, and aerospace engineers and things like that. There's so much computer code in a machine like this that there's no single person who understands all of the code and the way it all interacts with all the other code. So, I mean, this is going to take a team of hundreds to really definitively say, here's what we think the problem is.
The FAA here in the United States was slow to ground these planes compared to other countries that basically said, we're going to ground the planes first and ask questions later. Here it was the other way around. Do you think that the FAA, perhaps under the influence of the administration, was really prioritizing business ahead of human lives?
I don't know, and this is another thing that is completely well worth getting to the bottom of. But what we know so far tells us that there does seem to be a discrepancy between the way airlines in the United States, and there are 3 of them that fly this now, Southwest, United, and American, the way they have put this plane into their fleets and adapted the plane and their own training procedures for what they understand to be possible problems with the plane, which does not necessarily seem to be something foreign airlines are doing. So, within their own systems, I mean, Southwest Airlines, for example, after the Lion Air crash last October, it looked at this and said, there's something going on with this plane that we were not aware of. We didn't even know this automated system was in the plane because Boeing didn't tell us. So Southwest installed a new device in the cockpit that is designed to give pilots more information if they get into one of these confusing situations where the plane is trying to do something that seems to be the wrong thing. So Southwest Airlines instituted that, but Boeing never went to all airlines in the world and said, you all should do this. So it's possible that the FAA here in the United States was talking to the 3 airlines that have the plane, and they have all said publicly they have had no anomalies that make them concerned about the safety of the plane. But by definition, we have seen anomalies in these 2 other cases where the plane crashed. So it's very confusing, and it's really important to make sure the experts in this case thoroughly understand what the problem is, because you can't fix it until you really know what it is.
Until you identify it. Rick, thank you so much for that. This is a developing story. Obviously, every day new details emerge.